United States incarcerates more people than any other nation in the world. More than 2.2 million Americans are serving time in prison or jail. Here in Washington State, more than 19,000 people are being held in state facilities. That means that for every 100,000 people in our state, more than 250 are being incarcerated. Hi, I'm Representative Roger Goodman from the 45th Legislative District. In today's Goodminute, we'll talk about the justice system in Washington and the benefits of reforming our criminal sentencing laws. Locking people up is expensive and is not always the most effective method to deter crime. It costs the state on average more than $100 per day to house an inmate, and the rate of recidivism or reoffense is above 30%. Instead of continuing to use prison as a one-size-fits-all response to crime, we should refocus on measures to achieve rehabilitation and to help prisoners successfully reintegrate back into society as a way to reduce reoffense rates and make our communities safer. Incarceration is too often counterproductive, increasing the likelihood that people will commit further crime. And research shows that community-based responses are less expensive, more effective for public safety, and more humane. Our state's sentencing laws have not undergone a comprehensive review for almost 40 years. It's time to do that work so that we can reduce the needless complexity and build a sentencing system that works effectively to reduce racial disparities, to improve rehabilitation, and enhance public safety. Our sentencing system has become ever more complex, with new policy changes affecting the system every year, and it's been harder for the Department of Corrections to calculate release dates. The result is that some inmates have been let out early, and others have been held too long. Our sentencing structure is still largely based on the tough-on-crime ways from the 1970s and 80s that helped contribute to the mass incarceration in our country. Maybe we've been tough on crime, but we've also been tough on the budget. Even more disturbing is the hugely disproportionate number of prisoners who are people of color and from low-income communities. People can change, and most people who go to prison will get out, so a focus on rehabilitation and successful reentry is the key to ensuring public safety. It's time to get smart on crime. Reforming our state's sentencing system is going to be my major legislative focus for the next few years. We'll engage a very broad group of stakeholders on this issue, including prosecutors, defense attorneys, judges, victims, police, formerly incarcerated people, and their families. Bringing everyone to the table will give us the needed perspectives to understand the scope of this issue and take very deliberate steps to propose ideas on how to update our sentencing system. This task is a monumental undertaking, but necessary to create a system that strikes the proper balance between keeping our communities safe, ensuring justice for victims, and protecting people's civil liberties. That's all for now. Thanks for watching, and look for more Good Minutes coming soon.